What have I learned over the years in representing injured victims? I've learned that that old maxim, keep it simple, should be adhered to. When we as plaintiffs are presenting a case, we want a very clear, coherent presentation of that case. And I find the other side, the opposition, the defense, has another view of things, and that is confusion, complicate, and delay. They like to confuse the issue, set up straw men, as the saying goes, create other defendants who are not a party to the litigation and say that if anyone is responsible, they're responsible. They like to complicate matters, to leave people uncertain of what they are hearing, to have people second guess and to doubt the evidence that comes in. And certainly a healthy skepticism is okay, but I don't mean it in that sense. And finally, and this applies more to pretrial litigation, there's a desire on the part of the other side to delay and to throw up obstacles so that there can't be an orderly flow of discovery, and thereby your opportunity for resolution of the case is significantly delayed. Again, your attorney should have a different view, a view to expedite things, but not, of course, at the danger of missing important factors and evidence in the development of your case. Take something as simple as putting in loss of earning capacity. And I recognize that that can have some permutations which make it tricky in some instances. Now, I always said, and I have said in prior blogs, that you want to establish a baseline of earnings. What was the person making at the time they were injured? Then, for how long were they out of work? And if it's a permanent work disability, how long you need the proper medical foundation to establish that there is a permanent work disability. And you take the figure that the person was making, the baseline figure, and you can add certain increases and so forth and fringe benefits that the person could expect. You can do it with an economist, you can do it without, and you then establish for the duration of the person's working capacity, and again it could be permanent, how much money they will have lost. And there's also a concept of present value, not really relevant to what I'm saying here. The defendants don't want that basic arithmetic formula to be used. And they want to say, well, we don't really know about what the person was making, and it's hard to tell, and maybe they're in a corporation, and maybe other factors came into play, and so forth. And while at first blush that may be reasonable, you can expect an insurance company and their legal representatives to cloud the issue as much as possible, even where it seems unfair. And this little illustration on earning capacity and how to establish it is, I think, a perfect template, because the way I establish it is hopefully very clear and very direct. And the way the defendant wants people to view it is very unclear and very windy and uncertain. That's what you face, and I think in the appropriate hands, your loss of earning capacity as well as your case overall can be developed. Thank you.